Hey, it's Nick here from DMBlitz, and today I'm going to be going over starting campaigns from start to finish and a little bit of troubleshooting / any bugs that might happen while utilizing the DMBlitz software. Now, to start out, we are on Instagram, and we are also utilizing a VPS. VPSs are important. I do recommend you use one rather than your own personal computer. Utilizing your own computer can run you into issues. If your computer's off, the software can't connect and send messages. If you have a bunch of antivirus software, it can prevent the Chrome extension from working. VPSs are cheap. This one in particular is about $15, $20. In this example, we are utilizing one of my clients. He has a Pokemon niche where he's running around 10 accounts to gain followers and start selling some of his product. Now, this is a burner account of his. This is not his actual account, but they do link back to his main page. I always recommend utilizing aged Instagram accounts that are burners rather than your own personal account, just to be safe. Now, starting out the very first day, once you've logged into this Instagram account, you're going to want to change a couple things. First thing you want to change is the profile picture. You're going to change the bio, and then you're going to change your username. The reason we do that is because on the very first 24 hours, after no activity for a long time, you want to make sure you don't go too hard, get too far ahead of yourself. Once you allow about 24 hours to lapse, that is when the fun starts. After 24 hours, you can start to add images to your profile. In this case, we've added 2. We plan to add around 2 to 3 images per day until we have a grid of about 6 to 9 images. From there, I log into our DMBlitz dashboard. I check on a couple things here. I make sure my subscription is active. I go to my settings tab, and I will make sure I have a time zone set. In this case, I'm an EST time zone just to make it accurate. From there, I'll click on the Campaigns tab, and this is where all of the action happens. I'm going to start a new campaign, so I'm going to click on Add New Campaign. We're going to enter a campaign name. In this case, just make it a theme that makes sense for you. This is, in this case, United 10, because this is his 10th account. We're using browser 14 because I'm using a multi-browser, and this is the 14th multi-browser in the series. Enter a campaign description. This is just for you. It doesn't have to be anything important. I'm going to run it from 9 a.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern, so it has pretty much all day to operate. I'm going to send 10 messages per day to start. Now, this is very important. You want to send around 10 to 15 messages per day to start, and every day you can come in and just edit this value all the way up to 50. At the very most, you want to send 50 messages per day per account. Clicking on Next here brings us to our prospects. In this case, this client already has his prospects sorted out, so we're going to choose a CSV file that we've already uploaded. If you ever have any questions or need help with leads, feel free to reach out. From here, you click on Next. You're going to enter your message variations. Ideally, you want to have around 5 variations just to make sure Instagram is not limiting you based on sending the same thing over and over. You can also add follow-ups if you want to message the prospect one day after. You can add as many follow-ups as you want. They always follow up about 24 hours after your initial message. Clicking Next here brings you to a very important page where you're going to choose your account. For people who have many accounts, you're going to notice that there are a ton of different options. A little cheat code that I like to use is right-clicking the Browsers tab, opening this in a new tab. When you're in the Browsers tab, you'll notice that one of them says Current. That is the tab you're on. You can always edit the name to something you'll recognize, and that way you can utilize it to choose it during your campaign process. You'll choose your browser and click on Next. On this page, you'll click Create Campaign and start your campaign. Now, switching back to your Instagram tab, that is the DMBlitz tab, you're going to see your account start to take actions. If you're ever wondering what it's up to, you can click these top 3 dots in the top right corner, go to More Tools, and there will be a button that says Developer Tools. Pulls up a panel, and it will actually let you know underneath the console section what DMBlitz is actually up to. And this is a good spot to spot errors if you ever run into any issues or anything like that. For example, in this case, we're having some trouble loading the DMBlitz browser extension, so we're going to try to troubleshoot reasons why that might be the case. The first thing you'll want to do is click on the extension button, which will bring you to your extensions here. And one of the things you can toggle is this little blue button. It kind of restarts and jump starts the Chrome application. You can toggle it on, toggle it off, and you'll notice in this corner, this kind of resets and restarts. So you can come back here and try to see, was that the fix? That was the issue that you were having. Notice how all your extensions have Instagram usernames associated with it, besides the one that's not working. What we're going to do here is actually delete this browser and try to reset the connection between DMBlitz and Instagram. And just like that, just deleting the Chrome extension and re-adding it has enabled DMBlitz to re-find the Instagram account and start sending messages. You'll notice in the console section now, it's detected the campaign, it's sending messages, and it'll tell you every single step of the process. So as long as you see this, you know your account is operating as it's supposed to. Checking back in the browser section, you'll notice that an account is now associated with browser 14. It has detected TCG United 10 as the Instagram account, so that connection between the browser and the Instagram account has been made. So the Chrome extension now recognizes your Instagram account and can start sending messages. Glitches do happen. They will occur from time and time again, but for the most part, they're very easily solved by just removing the extension and reloading the extension. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out. Nick from DMBlitz.